Markers. What are they? What do we use them for? If the context of the sentence is clear enough, can we skip them? Or do we need to use them? Yes, to all of it. Everything you've heard about markers is true. Let's begin with our topic marker. Okay, so we've got the nun or un, and this is depending on whether it's following a consonant or a vowel. If we have a vowel, we're going to have nun. If we are following a consonant, we're going to have un. Is going to have a feeling of, okay, when it comes to this thing, regarding this thing, spotlight on this thing. There will be people that will tell you that whatever word gets the topic marker is the reason the sentence is happening. They're the reason the verb is happening. They're kind of right. Sometimes the topic of the sentence is the star of the sentence. But I would like for you to think more broadly about that. The topic is more concerning the whole stage, the setting, the background, the circumstances surrounding the sentence that is happening. The spotlight can shine on any one of these people or any one of these objects. We can make the chair the topic. We can make this wagon the topic. It's open season on anything that is on this stage. So yeah, just think more broadly when it comes to whatever word gets the topic marker. And you are less likely to confuse it with the subject marker. And don't worry, we will discuss both. Let's take a look at this first sentence. 저는 산드리예요. I am Xandria. I am the topic. As for me, I'm Xandria. Regarding me, I'm Xandria. And I am performing the verb by being Xandria. It's all me, baby. So I get the topic marker. Spotlight is on me. I'm Xandria. 저는 산드리예요. By the way, san on its own means mountain. 산리, that happens to mean mountain village. I'm from Montana, and I feel like, okay, that is a suitable Korean version of my name. We're going from Xandria to Sandri. And when I have ESL students that are just starting out, brand spanking new, and they're coming from a Korean speaking background, I will have them call me Sandri until they get used to saying Xandria. So, 저는 Xandri예요. I am Xandria. As for me, I am Xandria. Spotlight on me, I am Xandria. Next, we're going to talk about the object marker. Okay, so we got ul or lul, depending on whether it's following a consonant or a vowel. If it's following a vowel, we're going to go lul. If it's following a consonant, we're going to go ul. Now, whatever noun gets the object marker, it is receiving the verb. It is the victim of the verb. Oh no, it is happening to the verb. 나는 토끼를 먹어요. I eat tacos. Tacos are the victim of the verb. Poor tacos, because they are what's being eaten. They get the object marker. Also, not exactly related to the issue at hand, but I also put go 있어요, because we can go 나는 토끼를 먹고 있어요. We're taking go 있다 form and sticking it onto the verb stem 먹, because 먹다 is to eat. When we go from 먹어요 to 먹고 있어요, we are going from I eat tacos to I am eating tacos. as in right now, currently. And I just felt like I should throw that in there because I think you may see this form a bit more frequently. Just my opinion. I see it more frequently. So I just want to throw that in there. Anyway, we got the object marker right after tacos. Because the verb is happening to the tacos, I still have the topic marker after no. No, by the way, is the more casual version of jo. They are both first person pronouns. Not is only acceptable if you're speaking casually. Close friends, people that are younger than you, that kind of thing. People that it doesn't really matter. And we got another topic marker right after the first person pronoun. 나는 턱을 먹고 있다. I am eating tacos. You see, I don't know, to me it feels more natural to speak in the progressive tense. Next, we have the subject marker. We've got an E or a ga. We are going to use E after a consonant. We're going to use ga after a vowel. Now, remember we talked about the topic marker. Sometimes the star of the sentence is the topic. Sometimes it's not. 나는 빌리가 농담을 하는 것을 좋아한다. I like when Billy tells jokes. As for me, I like when Billy tells jokes, but Billy is the one telling the jokes here. He is performing the verb. He is whose fault the verb is. All signs point to Billy. But he is not the topic. I am still the topic. I am the one who likes when Billy tells jokes. Spotlight is still on me. Regarding me, as for me, it is happening in my world. But Billy is telling the jokes. So we have that split where the topic is not performing the action of the sentence. So whenever that happens, whoever is performing the action, they get their own marker. Whether it's an E or a ga. In this case, Billy, guy named Billy. It ends in a vowel, so we have ga after his name. So that is the difference between the topic marker, the object marker, and the subject marker. Not only that, just a brief note on the object marker, by the way. You can only use the object marker with action verbs. Not only that, on top of that, you can only use the object marker with action verbs that are transitive. In other words, it's happening to something else in the sentence, right? Because to grow, well, that is an action verb. You are actively growing, but you're not going to grow your neighbor. You're not going to do that. Sounds weird. The growing isn't happening to anything else. You're just growing. But if you swing a bat and you hit a ball, well, that ball, it's happening to the ball. It would have gotten an object marker. You swing the bat, it hits the ball. You're affecting an object in that situation. That's going to warrant an object marker. So, in the previous two sentences, 저는 산드리예요, or 나는 턱을 먹어요. I eat tacos, I am Xandria. In both those sentences, I was being the topic and I was being the subject. I was performing the verb while the spotlight was on me, both at the same time. Whenever that happens, you are going to default to the topic marker. Most of the time. Let's say you're listening to the radio, they have a trivia contest, and lucky you, you're caller number 9. You answered the question correctly. You win these tickets. Awesome. So you go all the way down to the radio station. You go up to the receptionist and you're like, I won the tickets. My name is this. It was for this contest, yada, yada, yada. And the receptionist is like, yeah, no problem. Right this way. We'll get you taken care of. Not a problem. It is not an escalated situation. You don't have to justify or over explain. You're just letting them know what happened. I won the tickets. 저는 티켓을 땄어요. I won the tickets. Well, let's say you get up to that radio station and there's a bunch of people all having claimed to have won those tickets. They're like, I won the tickets. No, I won the tickets. I won the tickets. And it's this whole I am Spartacus moment. And you're like, hey, don't listen to these guys. I won the tickets. I won the tickets. Notice that I put a lot of emphasis on the word I. This is in the English example. I won the tickets. Because all of a sudden, the most important part of that sentence is the fact that it was I who won the tickets. I am putting more emphasis on who performed the verb, right? In English, we accomplish this through emphasis. In Korean, what you're going to do instead is you are going to swap the topic marker for the subject marker. 제가 티켓을 땄어요. 제가 티켓을 땄어요. I won the tickets. So there are situations where you are both the topic and performing the verb, but you don't want to use the topic marker. You want to swap it for the subject marker because you want that shift in emphasis. Because in the previous situation, the most important part were the tickets. Hey, I won the tickets. Yay. Now the most important part of the sentence is the fact that, hey, I won the tickets. The emphasis has shifted. And not that Koreans don't have verbal emphasis, they do, but they let the markers do the heavy lifting for them. They make it clear what's going on. Do you need to use the markers all the time? Depends. Sorry, I'm just going to spoil it right now. A lot of my answers are going to be nuanced. Sorry. Language is nuanced. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. These are example sentences that I like to use when we're learning negative sentences. 이 분은 알아요. I know this person. Okay. That's all well and good. Didn't use any markers. 저는 그 사람 몰라요. I don't know that person. Not only have I added the first person pronoun, I've also added the topic marker. That is to make it a little less ambiguous. Now we could still go 그 사람 몰라요. If it's already clear, if it's already established earlier in the conversation that that's what's going on. We're talking about me not knowing that person. If we had the object marker after 사람, and we did not have this right here, well then, okay, that already makes it clear without the topic marker, because the person, the victim of the verb, they are who's not being known. So again, it makes it more clear. It's good to have either one or the other if it's not already previously established. Because, let's say we have this sentence down here. 그 사람이 몰라요. Does that make a completely different sentence? What does that do? By putting a subject marker after 사람, we are now saying that person doesn't know. That person is clueless. So, if you can theoretically take the opposite marker that you are intending and swap it out for a different marker and it changes the sentence, then you need a marker in the sentence. If the changing of a marker changes the meaning of the sentence, you need to make that clear somewhere in the sentence, whether you put the topic marker here or the object marker here. Something has to be there, unless, again, it's previously established in the conversation. If this is a standalone, just out of the blue sentence, yeah, markers are a good idea. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you in the next video. Bye.